Back when I first met you guys, quite a while back, it was a very different life circumstance for me. I had lived couch surfing or moving around a lot, and then I lived with my best friend's family and my boyfriend's family, but my boyfriend's family ended up deciding to move to California. And it was at the point where I felt like I didn't have a lot of options. I felt like a very big burden on the people I was staying with, like I was imposing, and I didn't know where to go. And I remember calling one of my friends and I said, I don't know what to do. I always know what to do, but right now I don't know. It was scary because I was discouraged at that point that anything would work out or that it would be the solution, just trying to go through the motions of anything that could work at that point. Very few people were able to understand and to help. I did have two people that were a part of Westland High School staff that did. They understood and they did everything in their power to find me resources, to help me finish my FAFSA, and do a bunch of things, and they're the ones who showed me Safe Families.
My name's Allie, and when I first heard about the hosting need back in February, I was at a place in my life where my brother had just moved out of my guest room, and I was feeling that sense of loneliness. I live alone with my dog in a townhome, and I was praying and I was wondering, is this something that I can do? I was interested in learning more because I heard that the teen was from Westland High School, which is where I graduated from. So I knew that Westland was typically a place where there were not a lot of needs that were highlighted, and I wanted to learn more about what was going on. I didn't feel like I'd be qualified or maybe equipped to be a host family. I'm just one person, so even the word host family felt like a stretch because I would just be offering myself instead of multiple people, or I didn't know what I could offer just as an individual.
We sat down at a coffee house and I was like, oh, she's not a whole family. She's one person, and she's really nice and very welcoming. And it ended up being the perfect situation for me because I'd never grown up with a whole family. Like, that was never my experience. Big families made me nervous. And so it was really reassuring to know that someone who didn't have their own kids and who didn't have their own pre-established family was looking to take care of someone else's kid.
Bella, when I had first met her, I couldn't imagine that was her story. She just didn't look like the typical teen that was couch surfing. I would have never guessed, had she not told me what her story was, that she would be in her current situation.
I had never been in a place before where I wasn't always stressed or like looking over my shoulder or like feeling like I didn't have an adult that I could come with about like problems. And so it was the first time, I think, in my whole life where I had a sense of peace. It was, in the best possible way, the most peacefully boring. And I didn't know I was going to have a friend. I didn't know I was going to become so close with Allie. I didn't know what our dynamic would be. I didn't know any of it. And I was very pleasantly surprised.
It seems like it's going to be this big undertaking to host a teen, but really, teens are awesome and they're fun to be around, and it was really simple, much simpler than I thought it would be. I didn't realize that I was missing out on a relationship like having Bella. Such a gift to have her in my life, and I feel like now we're family. We kind of joke of like, I'm not really a parent, but I'm more like an older sister, and I really just cherish having her in my life. Now we're just getting ready to send her off to college, and I'm really hoping that she's going to come back for the holidays and Thanksgiving, Christmas break, just whenever you want to come back, really.
We are at the University of Oregon helping Bella move into her dorm room to start her first year of college.
The thing I admire most about Bella is her resilience.
What I admire most about Bella is her adaptability.
Going to college is like a big adjustment, but also I don't think I've ever been put in a better position to do it. College seemed like something that I was capable of, intelligence-wise, but not something I could actually get to, because in order to get to it, we would have had to graduate and find the resources to be able to go to college, and that wouldn't have happened without Safe Families. One of the great things about Safe Families, it's not even just one person. It's not even just like one set of parents. There's a whole community of people involved in helping you.